Welcome to Party Gaming. Welcome to Party Gaming. Today I'm gonna do third and most probably final part of Tanlorin's companion story quest. And let's talk to Tanlorin.
Wisteria is the traitor. It feels impossible and inevitable at the same time. Was anything she ever said to me real? Or was it all just part of her plan? Whatever that is. Sorry. I'll try to stay positive. Just a lot to take in.
A letter from a... What? This doesn't make any sense. Tanlorin isn't talking anything about a letter, so, whatever. A letter from a ghost.
The letters from Snapdragon by way of a banker in Marbrook. She left behind instructions that in the event of her death, I was to inherit a locked coffer. A coffer that the banker says she gave to the bank for safekeeping a week before her death.
Any idea what's in the coffer?
I'd guess it has something to do with all the research she did into the Saith Almor, but there's only one way to be certain. I say we head to the Foundation of Trust Bank in Marbrook and see what she locked in the coffer for me. Well, for us.
All right, let's head to Marbrook.
Wisteria is the traitor. It feels impossible and inevitable at the same time. Was anything she ever said to me
same
real?
shit, yeah,
or was
yeah,
it all just part of her plan? Whatever that is. Sorry. I'll try to stay positive. Just a lot to take in.
Tanlorin, will you be all right?
Remember when I was stuck in that ice? I kept thinking Wisteria will save me. She'd come strolling down the path from Volkelgard, smiling that sharp smile of hers. I'd crack jokes while she chipped me free.
Instead, it was me.
And look how far we've come. Actually, maybe that's why she hates you so much. She seems to really hate you, by the way, in case you hadn't noticed. If she hates you, the best adventuring partner I've ever had, clearly I'm doing something right.
That's the spirit.
The Wisteria I know, well, the one I knew, she could face down a minotaur and not break a sweat. But one look at you and the veins in her neck pop. I think she's scared of you. Scared of what we can do together. And that gives me hope.
Yep. Okay. So, green shade.
No charge to have a look.
There. Yeah.
Keep an ear out for anything exciting.
Let me guess. You and your sweaty tattooed friend are here regarding a locked coffer in our care. It's not often our clients include detailed descriptions of their beneficiaries. And I must admit, she was spot on.
That's right. My friend received your letter.
Excellent. Lady Laranice was very specific. I have the document right here. A vault to be held in trust. To be accessed only in the event of her demise. Very pragmatic. In this case, to be made available to one Tanlorin of Relenthiel. And friend.
That's us. Where's the vault?
Here is the key. The vault is on the table behind me. She only purchased a small one. The contents now belong to you and your friend. If Tanlorin wishes to retain the vault afterward, they'll need to sign a new contract at a reasonable rate.
Thank you.
Thank you for banking with the Foundation of Trust. Have a good day.
Okay.
That's a journal. Let me take a look. This is it, friend! Ah, I can hardly believe it! These are the notes that say Thalmor burned back at First Hold. Snap made a copy! Oh, look at this. A suspect list and all of our recent movements. I'm impressed. A little scared and kind of hot and bothered.
The journal has a section about Wisteria.
Yeah. Snap has her all over Greenshade, along the coast, near the ruins of Labyrinth, and somewhere called Echo Pond. What were you up to, Wisteria? How do you feel about taking another little trip, friend?
What do you have in mind?
Snapdragon didn't have a chance to follow up. These could be mustering outposts with all kinds of notes about what the Thalmor are really up to. Best case, we figure out Wisteria's plan. Worst case, we cause the Thalmor some trouble.
All right. Where do you want to start?
Let's work down the list, starting with the area southwest of Seaside Sanctuary. I marked your map. Greenshade's coast is all coves and inlets. Plenty of spaces to hide. Now let's go. This authoritarian plot isn't going to unravel itself.
Should we contact Hyacinth and the gardener and tell them what we found?
You want us to waste time getting approval? No, I don't think so. I'm tired of waiting to be told what to do and when to do it. We can handle this without them.
But if we need help?
When have we ever needed assistance? We've been fine on our own, right? If anyone's going to stop Wisteria, it's going to be us. It has to be us. Hyacinth will just try to talk me out of it. Take things slow, play it safe. Not today. Today, we act.
Indeed we do.
No time to waste.
It was shaped.
I hear that someone drove the Woodhawks away from Bramblebreach.
Heard they ran away like cowards.
Well, except for their walkout.
Oh, come on. Are you serious? Okay, let's try this again. Oh. Okay, there. So I guess we are going here. Well, that was totally wrong way. Oh, there is a chest.
I just know he understands what love is.
Yeah.
Just what I needed. stands for Eleanor. That doesn't sound good. You can make cloth from this? That bottle looks familiar. Shimmerine Rosé. Wisteria's favorite. It's like with the boat and the disc. It's like she's right here. If I just...
I must return to Eleanor soon. I'd hoped Tan would have come to their senses and joined me.
Oriel, how did I do that? You saw that too, right?
Yeah.
It's like Wisteria was right there. I just thought of her, focused on her, and there she was. I could feel the connection between us, stronger than it's ever been. All I had to do was reach out.
Was that like a memory from Hyacinth's disc?
Sort of, but this was all me. Me and my magic. I think it was Wisteria's memory. I reached out through the connection we share and manifested a moment that happened right there in that tent. Wait, do you think I could do it again?
What are you thinking, Tanlorin?
Sorry, this is so exhilarating. Like the smell after it rains. Have I been able to do this all along? Not important right now. What if we go to other places she's been? I can manifest her image again and maybe use this to learn their plan.
You want to go to the other locations in Snapdragon's journal.
Exactly! Where were those other two places Snap wrote down? I think the next one was over near the labyrinth. We head over, find another object connected to Wisteria, and this time, I really focus. Who knows what we may see?
All right, to Labyrinth.
I think Snapdragon's journal said the next site was near the labyrinth, not in it. Friends, if we can find something else Wisteria left behind... Oh, this is amazing! Wait until I tell Hyacinth about this.
You have never done anything like this before. Before.
Manifested a memory? No, never. My deep magic, it's not something I really like to use. But that time, it felt natural, like breathing. I focused on how badly I wanted to see Wisteria, and it's like I just pulled a part of her right to me.
Why do you think it happened?
When I was younger, before my tattoos, my magic would flare up when things got too emotional. And not just me, people around me, their anger or fear or joy, I could feel it, physically feel it. I used to hate it, but this was kind of beautiful.
Before your tattoos?
Yeah. My parents brought in a sapiarch to examine me. Said it was undisciplined soul magic. And when I couldn't hide the flares, tattoos. After that, the flares were much easier to control. But that feeling of connection never quite went away.
Why do you think Wisteria brought this out of you?
When I joined the Garland Ring, she accepted me, faults and all. Taught me how to use magic despite the dampening my tattoos projected. How to fight, be confident. How could I not fall in love? And now, that love might be just what we need.
Might be. Let's see. There.
Hang on. Another bottle of Shimmerine Rosé. Wisteria was here. You can do this. Focus. Think of Wisteria. Reach out.
This is it. Our forces are gathering at Dusk Keep. It's all moving so quickly. Breathe, woman. You are in control. No one can stop you. Not even Tan and that Dawn.
I highly doubt.
Did it again! That was incredible! Did you see that? I'm amazing! But this is so strange. Seeing Wisteria like this? She's stressed, I can tell. She's mustering the Saythalmor at this Dusk Keep. Whatever they're planning, it must be big, and it must be soon.
Do you know where where Dusk Keep is located?
Never heard of the place. We tried to find the Saythalmor's primary base for ages. But you can't throw a rock in Somerset without hitting a ruin. Any one of them could be a secret lair.
So, how do we find it?
We have one more location to check. Echo Pond. I say we head there and see what other memories I can manifest. We might learn more about their big plan or the location of Dusk Keep. It's obviously the staging ground.
Let's go.
Echo Pond is north of Marbrook, just beyond Drilladon Pass. Hopefully we can find something I can work with there. It's the last place Snapdragon lists in her journal. The last place Wisteria went before... well... yeah.
What's with all the puddles of shimmering rose?
I think I may be on her mind. I once found her drinking a bottle before a mission. She was embarrassed. Told me that it reminded her of home. I said it was a bad habit that would be a little less bad if we shared it.
Did you make it to the mission?
Not even a little. Hyacinth was so mad. Friend, I think she's scared. I mean, I clearly don't know everything about her, but if she's drinking this, she's worried. Worried that her fight might cost her everything.
And she's not wrong with that. Since this will cost her her life. Oh, what's this? Okay.
That's Wisteria's handwriting. Hang on to that.
Sir.
All right, reach out. Let's see what Wisteria was up to.
This is it. There's no going back. Once we make our move, we succeed or die trying. I promised the world for you, Tanlorin. That starts today, with the head of the Proxy Queen.
Holy L! Did she just say they're going to kill the Proxy Queen of Eleanor?
I think so.
The Proxy Queen? Wisteria, you... Ugh. All right, focus. To take on the Proxy Queen of Alinor, she'd need an army. That's why the Saythalmor are gathering at Dusk Keep. They're consolidating their forces for one final mission. We have to stop them.
We still don't know where Dusk Keep is.
We don't know where it is, but we do know Wisteria will be there. Ah, gods help me, I have an idea. I pulled on our connection to see memories of her past, right? What if I try to push on that connection and use it to open a portal straight to her?
You can do that?
That's a reasonable question. Won't know until I try. But first, let's go to the greenhouse. Hyacinth and the gardener have connections to Wisteria too. If I can tangle us all together and really push, maybe I can get us directly into Dusk Keep.
Before we go, I have some history with the Proxy Queen. She might listen to me.
That's a casual way to drop that into the conversation. You have some history with Proxy Queen Alwa Narway? Friend, you are a never-ending fountain of surprises. If you know her, then you know how much we absolutely cannot let her get assassinated.
Right. Let's go find Hyacinth and the gardener.
I know my idea is strange, but what I felt as I manifested those memories was so strong. Strong, like the bond we share, like the bond I shared with Wisteria. We can use that. I know it. Let's get to the greenhouse and I'll prove it.
Can I ask you a few questions?
All right, as long as we're quick. The Proxy Queen. I still can't believe Wisteria plans to kill her.
Do you want a look? Do you want a look at that journey entry I found near Echo Pond?
Let me see. Oh, I remember that night. I wanted to warm my hands by the fire, but I didn't want Wisteria to see me shaking. I really wanted her to like me. I was so nervous. She's usually so perceptive, but she completely misread me.
What do you mean?
When I was ousted, my friends tried to be supportive. They said that I was strong, that I'd survive without my family, find joy despite them. But not Wisteria. She called my dream of changing the world childish. She was nothing if not honest.
She was honest by calling your dream childish.
She was trying in her own Wisteria way to say that I had to fight for what I wanted, that I was ousted for not being strong enough, that I still needed to grow up. I spent every day after that trying to keep up with her, until I met you.
Why do you think the Saythalmor are targeting the Proxy Queen?
Queen Irene leads the Dominion, of course, and personally, I think she's amazing. But understand, for Somerset, the Proxy Queen is a far more public royal face. If she's killed, and the Saythalmor have someone lined up to take her place...
You think their goal is to replace the Proxy Queen with one of their own?
If the Saythalmor truly want to change the world, an all-Merry Dominion civil war would be a great place to start. The eyes of the Queen fighting Saythalmor in the streets of Alinor, Cyrodiil forces under the Eagle banner struck from behind. Ugh.
I'm glad we talked about this.
I know my idea is strange, but what I felt as I manifested those memories was so strong. Strong, like the bond we share, like the bond I shared with Wisteria. We can use that. I know it. Let's get to the greenhouse and I'll prove it.
Sure thing. And here we go.
should come in handy.
Yeah, I guess so.
Gardner! Hyacinth! We know Wisteria's plan, and I know how to get to her. But we need your help.
Calm yourself and start from the beginning.
No time. I need to focus. My friend can explain everything.
How were you able to find Wisteria? We've exhausted every method at our disposal in our search for her and came up fruitless. And did you discover the truth about her plans?
We did. Wisteria plans to kill the proxy queen.
What? Impossible. A strike like that would require years of preparation. Protective walls would need to be dispelled. But it does explain some of the actions they've taken. Some irregularities. Gods, we have to warn the proxy queen.
Tanlorin has a plan. We need your help.
I trust Bogcup, and you've proven yourself quite effective. Whatever you intend to do, I'll support it. Wisteria is cunning and as patient as anyone I've ever met. She would not take this risk if she didn't think it would succeed.
We'll stop Wisteria. Just listen to Tanlorin.
All right, Bogcup. What would you have us do?
Everyone think about Wisteria. Strengthen my connection. I'll push out and bridge the space between us. It's working! Friend, reach out with us. Dusk Keep, here we come.
Not when we're so close. We march forward toward perfection.
Was that it?
What? Hashtag confused. Okay, so I have to go there. Ah, there.
Tanlorin? I knew you'd find me. But you're too late. Just stand back, Spitfire. Let me change the world. For us.
This isn't what I want, Wisteria. If you go after the Proxy Queen, I'm coming after you.
There's that spark. Do what you must, Tan.
We're ready. On your order.
Go! If you oppose me, Tan, I won't hold back.
I think I can bring this barrier down. Focus, Tan. Just like before. Reach out! The ritual! It's still active! Just use the ritual foci to get the magic flowing again. No turning back, friend. Let's go cause some trouble.
Yes, please.
Wisteria! It's over! Give nothing we can't handle.
Never. It's you and me, Tanlorin. Agent, to me! The Proxy Queen must... Agent, attack! The Dominion must be perfect! perfect! I can never stop.
Oh no.
It's over. She's dead.
We appreciate your aid, but will someone please tell us what in Oblivion is going on?
Wisteria is dead. Despite everything she did, all the pain she caused, it still hurts. Oleander, Snapdragon, Gladiolus, was it worth it? All those lives. I wish I could ask her.
Are you alright?
I can still feel her. The connection is fading, but still there. When we first arrived, she was like a storm beating against the inside of my skull. Anger, frustration, fear. Now she's a breeze. A whisper in my ear. And now, she's gone.
I'm sorry, Tanlorin.
I'm not going to waste time wondering what might have been. If this is how she wanted to change the world, we never had a future to begin with. Friend, hey, look. We won. The Proxy Queen is alive. Let's try to take joy in that.
You're right.
What a terrible occurrence. How shall we explain this to the court?
Your Majesty! Hello! I'm an admirer! Sorry about the mess.
I see I'm just in time. Bogcup, well done. Hello, my dear niece. Don't I always say that your uncle has your best interests at heart?
Da da da!
Uncle, we should have known you had a hand in this.
I'll answer all your questions, I promise. But first I must tend to my associates.
We shall allow it, but we insist you return as soon as possible.
Of course. Bogcup, would you and your friend care to accompany me back to the greenhouse?
You don't have to tell me twice. Let's go!
We suspected our uncle had a role to play in all this. Very clever, that one. This garland ring is a solution we never would have conjured even in our wildest imaginings. One supposes there may be further use for such a group.
That's right. I'm working with Tanlorin and the Garland ring right now.
The garland ring? How curious. You do get around, it would seem. We suppose that makes sense given your affiliation with that cat.
I think she's talking about Raj. The group that attacked you call themselves the Saythalmor.
Ah, yes. We have heard of this Saythalmor organization. It is clear we underestimated the threat they posed. It seems we owe our lives to you once again, adventurer. To you and this garland ring.
The Garland ring tries to do what's best for the people of Somerset.
A lovely sentiment, and one that we share. We will have to make a formal inquiry. Most likely alert our cousin Queen Irene. But it is not every day an attempt is made on our life. Even rarer that we are so unsettled. Thank you, both of you.
You are welcome, Your Majesty.
Hyacinth! Look! We're alive!
Yes, I can see that. I
Yes?
presume everything turned out well?
Most extraordinary. Bogcup and their friend stopped Wisteria and saved the Proxy Queen.
After everything we've been through, can we stop with the flower names? Why am I a bog cub anyway?
Oh, Bog... Tanlorin. The name was never meant as an insult. The Bogcup blossom flourishes in the harshest of environments. Just like you.
Oh, that's That's sweet, actually. Thank you.
Without you and Tanlorin, my niece would be dead right now. I hope you believe me when I say how much your efforts mean to me. Thank you. As for my relationship with the Proxy Queen, well, I hope I can rely on your discretion.
I suppose. What will you do now?
It is time for the Garland Ring to take a new form. Just as flowers grow back, vibrant and strong, from the ashes of a fire we shall rise again, strengthened by the challenges that faced us, though it may change the very heart of what we were.
What do you mean?
We lost so much to the Sethalmor. Only a handful of us remain. When I return to Alinor, I shall propose to my niece that we fold the ring into the Proxy Queen's court. We will continue the fight for the Dominion's soul from within.
That's a big change.
A change we should mark with some ceremony. We each have something to mourn. The end of the Garland Ring as we know it. The loss of dear friends. Lost love. I prepared a bouquet to say goodbye to them all. Grab it and bring it to the brazier.
All right.
I've asked our friend to burn this bouquet. A reminder of all we've lost. A farewell to who we were. I began the Garland Ring with a hope to change the Dominion for the better. I believe we did, though it tested us greatly. The Garland Ring is no more. But perhaps something new shall grow from the ashes. To a brighter future. For all of us, one and all.
I heard. The ring becomes a part of the Proxy Queen's court, huh? The Proxy Queen is no Sethalmor, but royalty have their own particular ideas of what constitutes justice. I think I say no thank you.
No, thank you for the what?
The Garland Ring saved my life. The gardener, Hyacinth, Wisteria, they accepted me when no one else would. But if the group is changing, I think it's time I change too. Bogcup needed the Garland Ring. Tanlorin doesn't.
What will you do now?
Well, that's the thing. I have this friend, and they're quite the adventurer. There are Daedric realms we haven't seen, dungeons to pilfer. There's so much of the world left to explore. Whole continents even. And I'd love to see them. With you.
Well, all right then.
Wisteria did everything she could to defeat us. She killed agents, tortured friends. She broke my heart. But thanks to you, I had the strength to face her, to stop the Sethalmor plot. As long as we're together, I'm ready for whatever comes next.
Okay.
Gardener, I understand what you're doing, but I think my time with the Garland Ring has come to an end. It's been an
Tanlorin,
honor.
the honor was all mine. Of course, you should do what you think is right for you. I wish you only the best.
Do not forget us, Tanlorin. Though I suppose that is highly unlikely. I am quite memorable. Do come visit when you can.
Oh, I will. I'll still drag you out to get drinks every now and then, Hyacinth. Thank you. Both of you.
Okay, so that was Tanlorin's companion story quest. And it was fun, but I think I'm gonna continue my adventures with Serithvar. I don't really need to...
Blessings from my moon mother.
Okay. I don't really need to level up Tanlorin to max, since Tanlorin's passive, whatever, keepsake or whatever it's called, doesn't really benefit me. It's more beneficial to just level up Sereth, because his keepsake, other hand, is very useful to see heavy sacks much further away. But anyway, these 3 quests, they were quite fun, and it was so satisfying to kill Wisteria. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on next one.